A bond in pro wrestling is never meant to last forever. Tag teams break up, factions implode, and crowd favorites turn into hated heels. This often stems from a brutal betrayal where one superstar backstabs the other and helps create some of the most memorable moments in WWE history. Before you watch, click subscribe. You'll join our notification squad and be the first to know of new content. Triple H dishonors Degeneration-X. Triple H owes a lot of his success to one of his first stables in the WWE, Degeneration-X. While he went on to join factions like Corporation, Evolution, and The Authority, it was DX that helped make him a big name in the WWE. This is why it was so exciting for fans in 2002 when Triple H and Shawn Michaels had apparently reunited during an episode of WWE Raw. The old theme music was back, the duo wore their original t-shirts, and they delivered some great crotch chops to the live crowd. All was going great until Triple H delivered a huge pedigree to Shawn Michaels and ended the reunion that never was. The two went on to have a lengthy feud that sparked Michaels' full-time comeback as an in-ring performer for the WWE. Hulk Hogan joins the NWO. For many, many years, Hulk Hogan was portrayed as an American hero that stood up for what was right and constantly took down big villains like King Kong Bundy, Andre the Giant, and Zeus. His streak of good guy dominance continued when he jumped ship to WCW. For multiple months, Hogan teamed up with his buddy Macho Man Randy Savage to take out WCW foes like Ric Flair and the Giant. Then Kevin Nash and Scott Hall joined the promotion and everything changed. The duo began the New World Order and announced that they had a secret partner. That person would be revealed at the 1996 Bash at the Beach pay-per-view where Hulk Hogan came in during the main event. While it looked like he was about to save Randy Savage, he actually turned on him, delivered multiple leg drops, and became a huge heel in the process. CM Punk joins the Nexus. CM Punk lived by his own rules in the WWE. He showcased this with the Straight Edge Society and the many feuds that he was involved in during his tenure with the company. While rehabbing an injury, Punk joined the commentary table for WWE Raw, providing great insight on superstars like John Cena and Wade Barrett. When Punk was ready to return to the ring, he didn't do it with any type of special announcement. Instead, he attacked John Cena with a chair on episodes of SmackDown and Raw. Bracing for his third attack on Cena, Punk decided to put the chair down, slip on a Nexus armband, and declare himself as the new leader of the organization. Punk embarked on a feud with Cena and members of the Raw roster like Randy Orton. Big Cass attacks ENZO AMORE. One of the hottest tag teams in NXT history was the duo of Big Cass and ENZO AMORE. They were great on the mic, entertaining in the ring, and brought a lot of energy to the show. When the duo transitioned to the WWE Raw roster, things weren't quite the same. The duo had little success on the main roster, dealing with tough losses and never winning championships. Then all of a sudden, ENZO AMORE was getting brutally attacked backstage. Big Cass vowed to find the person who committed the acts until he revealed that he was the one who did it. He blamed AMORE for their failures and attacked him in the ring. The tag team split up, Big Cass defeated AMORE at the Great Balls of Fire pay-per-view and is now looking on to a bright future in the singles division. Kevin Owens ends a long-time friendship. Sami Zayn's journey through NXT was one for the ages. He was constantly battling against the grain, trying to win the coveted NXT championship, and going up against opponents like Neville and Seth Rollins. Zayn got a little extra motivation when one of his best friends joined NXT, Kevin Owens. Owens cheered Zayn on when he finally won the NXT championship back in 2014 and even celebrated with him for several minutes after the match. When the rest of the roster left the arena, Owens took this chance to strike. He powerbombed Zayn multiple times against the ring apron, officially turned heel, and started a feud that would last for over 3 years and still continues to this day on SmackDown Live. The glass break heard around the world. Shawn Michaels may be the king of betrayals. The man has turned on nearly every partner he's had. In recent years, he even turned on Bryan, a guy that he trained to become a WWE superstar. For one of Shawn Michaels' best betrayals, you have to journey all the way back to the early 90s. Michaels was a part of the tag team known as the Rockers, but tension built between Michaels and his partner, Marty Jannetty. Both men decided to talk about their differences on a segment known as the Barbershop. Michaels pretended to reconcile with Jannetty, but it was all a ruse. He delivered a super kick to Jannetty before smashing his face through a glass window. Michaels went on to have a Hall of Fame career as he headlined multiple WrestleMania main events. Christian goes off the edge. The Attitude Era may have had headliners like The Rock and Stone Cold Steve Austin, but it was also known for a spectacular tag team division that is hard to top. One of the top teams in this division was Edge and Christian. The duo could supply laughs, win huge WrestleMania matches, and took on the likes of the Dudley Boys and the Hardy Boys. Everything was going great until the team hit a slump in 2001. Fed with losing, Christian turned on Edge and sought a singles career. He brutally attacked Edge in the ring, ended their classic team, and turned Edge into a fan favorite in the process. Both men went on to win world championships and reunite on several occasions. Eddie Guerrero unmasks the truth. Eddie Guerrero and Rey Mysterio wrestled all over the world together. Both men traveled together and were like brothers as they worked in ECW, WCW, and eventually the WWE. During an episode of SmackDown, Mysterio was getting a beatdown by the tag team of MNM when Guerrero came down to help his friend. When Mysterio needed a helping hand, Guerrero instead chose to continue the attack. Not only did he brutally beat Mysterio, but he took his mask in the process. In the following months, both wrestlers would compete in several high-profile matches, and Guerrero even claimed to be the true biological father to Rey Mysterio's son. This led to a huge ladder match between the former friends. Mysterio came out on top, and the feud never really got a proper ending due to Guerrero's untimely death in 2005. Phew, time to take a breather and challenge your WWE knowledge with a trivia question. Not every betrayal is a scripted part of the WWE programming. Which former WWE superstar betrayed all of his fans by walking out on the company after refusing to lose to Brock Lesnar? Stay tuned till the end of the video to find out the answer. AJ Lee says no to Daniel Bryan. Before bouncing around to different wrestlers like Dolph Ziggler, Kane, and John Cena, AJ Lee was pretty loyal to Daniel Bryan. She stood by his side when he lost within seconds at WrestleMania and helped manage him to a number of victories. Their volatile relationship lasted for a long time and eventually led to a wedding proposal. The couple decided to tie the knot on an episode of WWE Raw. While Daniel Bryan was quick to say yes, AJ Lee was quick to say yes to a whole different offer. Instead of tying the knot, Lee betrayed Bryan, left him at the altar, and accepted a position as the general manager of WWE Raw. The couple instantly ended, and Daniel Bryan had to find success in a singles career. Stephanie McMahon wins her game. Stephanie McMahon wasn't always the evil and vindictive character that fans have come to know. She originally started out in a love story with fellow WWE superstar Test. Test battled for Stephanie's love and even beat up Shane McMahon to prove how much he loved her. The two were scheduled to get married on Raw when Triple H crashed the party and revealed that he had actually secretly married Stephanie the night before in Las Vegas. Stephanie appeared distraught, but it was all a huge ruse. At the 1999 Armageddon pay-per-view, Triple H took on Vince McMahon in a no-holds-barred match. Vince thought he was defending his daughter's honor, but she completely turned the tables on him and revealed that she was in on the plot all along. Evolution turns on Randy Orton. The powerful stable known as Evolution was a great mix of legends, veterans, and rookies in the WWE. While Triple H took up a lot of the main event scene in the group, it was clear that Batista and Randy Orton were going to be huge stars. Randy Orton got his chance to shine at the 2004 SummerSlam. In a match against Chris Benoit, Orton won cleanly and became the youngest world heavyweight champion of all time. The next night on Raw, Evolution held a huge celebration for the star. Things quickly took a turn for the worse as Triple H gave Orton a huge thumbs down and then brutally attacked him with the help of Ric Flair and Batista. Orton was ousted from the group and would go on to become the Viper that we all know today. The Hardys get deleted. Matt and Jeff Hardy have had a long journey in pro wrestling. Starting out as teens, the two rose to superstardom in the WWE and eventually ventured on to other promotions like TNA. Back in 2009, the brothers were both world champions on the ECW and SmackDown brands. At the Royal Rumble pay-per-view, Jeff Hardy was defending his WWE Championship against Edge when Matt stormed to the ring. Matt quickly turned a chair on Jeff, costing his brother the championship. The following week, Matt declared that they were no longer brothers and he would do everything he could to destroy Jeff. This led to an Extreme Rules match at WrestleMania 25. Not only did Matt betray Jeff, but he defeated him at the huge event and got a big win over his brother. Kevin Owens adds Jericho to the list. In recent years, there hasn't been a friendship quite like the one that Kevin Owens and Chris Jericho formed. The two clicked and used each other to help win matches, defend the Universal Championship, and take on the likes of Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns. For months, they created humorous segments and were often the highlight of WWE Raw. Back in February of 2017, Owens was under a lot of pressure as he was forced to defend his Universal Championship against Bill Goldberg. To help prepare him for the match, Jericho held a special festival of friendship. During the ceremony, Owens presented Jericho with his own list, and Jericho was the only name on it. Owens turned on his friend, smashed him through a TV, and made sure that this festival would go down as one of the worst betrayals of all time. Paul Bearer betrays The Undertaker. The Undertaker wouldn't be where he is today without the guidance of Paul Bearer. Bearer debuted with The Undertaker back in 1990 and helped him achieve major success in the WWE. The Undertaker won his first WWE Championship in 1991 and went on to have an incredible record at WrestleMania. While The Undertaker loved having Bearer by his side, everything changed at the 1996 SummerSlam. Competing against Mankind in a boiler room brawl, the final moments of the match saw Bearer turn on The Undertaker, smash him with the urn, and help Mankind get the victory. A few years later, Bearer would still be on Taker's bad side as he introduced him to his evil brother Kane. Eventually, The Undertaker got back at Bearer by burying him in a concrete crypt. Seth Rollins and The Shield. The Shield took the WWE by storm when they debuted in 2012. Seth Rollins, Dean Ambrose, and Roman Reigns worked together for several years and are now a huge part of the Raw roster. They lasted a long time as a trio, winning multiple championships and defeating the likes of John Cena, The Undertaker, and Evolution. They lasted together a lot longer than anyone expected, but it was only a matter of time before one of the members defected. That person would be Seth Rollins. Triple H revealed that he always had a backup plan for dealing with the Shield, and Rollins was that answer. In an instant, Rollins attacked Reigns and Ambrose with a chair. Despite betraying his friends, it turned out to be a great move for Rollins as he went on to win the WWE Championship at WrestleMania 31. Thanks for watching. Now let's see if you got the trivia question right. Stone Cold Steve Austin walked out on the WWE back in 2002. It was nearly a year before he returned and wrestled his final official match against The Rock at WrestleMania 19. Well, there you have it. What betrayal did you think was the best or most shocking? Are there any that we missed? Let us know in the comment section below. Don't forget to like this video, share it, and subscribe to the Sportster on YouTube so you can stay up to date with our awesome videos. Have a good one.